Right, you guys, what is going on? If you're wondering where my ears are, they're still there, but we're trying something different this video. I'm actually trying, I don't like this cap anymore, it's too big. Watch this, watch this. Okay, I put it on, doesn't matter what I do. Well, actually that doesn't look too bad, but today, guys, my head looks extremely wide. And so to counteract that, we're actually gonna use this technique. Honestly, I'm just looking for something to say at the start of each of these videos because we're watching the same guy. But you know, any Christian McCaffrey fans out there, any Carolina Panthers fans out there, any running back fans out there, you guys are going to love these videos. Or at least I am. Anyways, guys, let's get into it. We've got Carolina Panthers versus the Tennessee Titans in week number 9. Here we go.
Pitch for McCaffrey with blockers ahead of him. And out of bounds as he crosses.
Gotta love a good pitch with some blockers ahead of you.
The 42. McCaffrey to the 40. Going first down again, and this is McCaffrey. McCaffrey around the left side.
Go!
Changes direction and ducks inside the 30.
It's dangerous, man. All these knees and these massive thighs and legs flying around. It's fucking dangerous, isn't it?
Here's 22 again.
Yes, McCaffrey.
First down now from the 21-yard line. The pitch for McCaffrey. McCaffrey with some...
Oh, I love these pitch plays, man. I love these pitch plays with one of these linemen that kicks out to the left, as well as a tight end or a wide receiver, it seems. In fact, you know what? I love pitches, full stop. I really do, because it mimics a rugby pass as much as possible. In rugby, we can only pass the ball backwards. That means if you're attacking down the field and you've got a player beside you, you can hit a lateral, but it has to be backwards, which is the same as in football. So for these quarterbacks to be throwing, I guess, you know, what you could call a lateral to the running back is exactly like a rugby play. And it's exciting because it gives the running back depth. It means that before the running back even gets the ball, he's got 5 or 10 yards in front of him to work with. And in rugby, if your player outside of you is too flat, he's not deep enough, then obviously the pass won't be effective and he won't have much space to work with. What you'll find is that a lot of the most effective rugby teams have a backline that always stay really, really deep. It doesn't matter where they are on the field, they're always going to stay deep because that means that whatever the defense does, they're going to have that room to work with. You know what I mean? And that's what I see on a pitch play or a toss play. But let's continue.
14-yard line. Rashawn Evans again in on a tackle. Here's a 2nd and 3. McCaffrey.
Another one.
McCaffrey first down yardage as he punches it just inside.
Good shit. That's a punch, alright. Punch that one.
This is McCaffrey on first down. Nudges the ball out to the 45-yard line, a pickup of about 3.
I've got to say though, I mean, the way that he puts his head down there, I mean, that could be bad. Could be bad news. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Like that. I mean, it's just dangerous, full stop. I watched a documentary last night. It was called, what was it called? It was called League of Denial. And, you know, it's about CTE and it's about how the NFL tried to deny that there was any causation of CTE from repeated minor head injuries. Traumatic head injury, MTHI. I don't know, sorry, MTBI. Minor traumatic brain injuries, which happen every time a football player gets a minor concussion. Or maybe every time his helmet hits another helmet. They don't know yet, but you know, that documentary followed. You know, it's very sad, to be honest, extremely sad. Extremely sad that these guys who are so young are succumbing to these, you know, side effects, terrible after effects from a career of football. And the NFL tried to hide it. And that is wrong. But we're not going to get into politics here. We're going to continue watching Christian McCaffrey. But that head position just worries me, you know what I mean?
On first down.
And the thing is, even if he did get injured, he'd get up and he wouldn't want to tell anyone, because you don't want to tell anyone about your injuries, because then they start talking about it in the media, it starts becoming a thing. It's backwards, isn't it?
Nudges the ball ball out to the 45-yard line, a pickup of about 3.
Another toss play.
Dive to the 10-yard line. Update time once again. Back to New York.
Where did those blockers come from?
3.
Okay, so from the snap, the fullback's coming across, one of these linemen's coming across, and we've got the wide receiver that's coming across.
McCaffrey with blockers.
2 linemen. 3 linemen.
To the 10-yard line. Update time once again. Back to New York. JV and Boomer.
Oh, mate, what a touchdown.
On the receiving end for the touchdown.
What a touchdown. How'd that set up?
Dive to the 10-yard line. Update time once again. Back to New York. JV and Boomer.
Bro, these defenders, they don't know what's going on. This number 24, he's meant to be, he's tasked with, what, 13 or 22? Don't you know that Christian McCaffrey's lethal? Bro, no idea.
On the receiving end for the touchdown.
Shot, boys. Shot, boys.
Darius Wright comes into motion. Here's Wright. And as he comes into motion, here's his defender. Here's the defender that's on McCaffrey. Watch how they get caught in the wash. Byard is stuck inside.
Okay, so they brought a wide receiver in on the motion, and you know they're not expecting that cornerback to stay on him, but at least it brings him in a little bit. So then if you know that you're going to do that play with McCaffrey going to the pylon, it's just going to bring that defender in just that little bit more, so you've got that little bit more space. And lo and behold, it worked.
As soon as you see that motion come in, you know it's situations like this. Third and 1. And the quick pass. McCaffrey with the catch and a first down.
First down. First down machine.
Allen completed 9 straight passes to close out the first half. They'll start this with the give to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey spinning his way across the 35. And they'll mark him down at the 36-yard line.
His legs don't stop, do they?
McCaffrey.
Nope.
Bounces.
Nope, they don't.
Cuts back.
He loves that first down.
First down. McCaffrey.
Fuck me. Look at 54. Bro. Okay, where's 54 come from?
And another first down.
Where is he? He's right here. No, he's not. He's right here. He's looking for something. He's looking for someone to hit. McCaffrey is that man. Once again, if that defender, you know, had been a foot to the right and those two helmets had have collided,
Touchdown.
I don't know. See, he could have been completely concussed on the ground then, and his teammates just pulled him up and got him on his feet. And that's another thing they talked about in that documentary, is that, yeah, the concussions happen, but it's the care, it's the aftercare of the concussion, you know? It's the fact that if you put a player back into the game after suffering a concussion, they have a far more likely chance. They're susceptible to another concussion that same day. And if you go and get 2 or 3, 4 concussions in the same day, those side effects that come afterwards are going to be far worse. But, you know, it's just a side of football that it is what it is. You know, you don't worry about it until you finish your career and until you're 40 or 50 years old. And at the end of the day, everyone's forgotten about you by then. You know, that's just the realities of professional sport. I'm sure there's a lot of guys in rugby that are dealing with this. In fact, you know what? I'm going to write something in right now. This video is not meant to be about CTE whatsoever, but I am going to write in CTE in... I've never written it in before, but we've got CTE in rugby here. Holy shit. There you go. They've studied ex-NRL players, because the player has to agree to donate his brain. 2 donated brains from middle-aged former professionals who played more than 150 National Rugby League games over many years. The identities of the athletes were kept confidential. Now, I don't know why they're doing that, but this was the first proof of CTE in rugby league, and they hope it inspires the Australian scientific community to mobilise in the fight against CTE and advances the conversation on reforms to sport that could prevent this disease. Bruh, you guys have got helmets, we got fucking nothing. I don't know how they're going to prevent it in rugby. Safer tackling techniques, no shoulder charges, no hits to the head, no dumping on their head. I mean, there's been law reforms, but this is really interesting, man. This is like recent stuff, 2019. I guess the age-old question, can you get CTE from rugby? Let's see. Doesn't say. Most documented cases have occurred in athletes involved in contact sports such as boxing, American football, professional wrestling, ice hockey, rugby, and soccer. Alright, that's enough of that. Fuck that. Let's continue. Go McCaffrey!
That being the fourth by Christian McCaffrey. 9 rushing touchdowns on the season. On 2nd and 10, this is McCaffrey. Not much there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage by Rashawn Evans, and he pulls forward for a couple of yards. On 2nd and 7, Allen to throw. All kinds of time.
I did not even know where he was then. Okay, he's lining up as a receiver on the right. So he literally didn't even have to shake anyone, didn't have to do any kind of release. He just literally turned on the inside. It looks as if he's probably like the 3rd or 4th option to the quarterback. Quarterback's definitely looking at these receivers here.
7, Allen to throw.
And then, hey, McCaffrey's open.
All kinds of time, and then he hits McCaffrey out of the backfield.
And McCaffrey's got the speed.
McCaffrey for first down yardage. McCaffrey right up the middle. And he is...
Get there, McCaffrey! Oh, yes!
For the touchdown.
Thank God for
58
that.
yards.
Thank God for that. Beautiful, McCaffrey. Back yourself, boy. There was no slowing down. There was no turning around. There was no checking. He fucking got through and he went. And he's like, right, this guy's got to, you know, you're going to have a motor to catch me right now. And catch him he did. But thank God he got the touchdown. That was awesome. Oh my God, he slid on him. He surfed on number 25.
Touches the ground, you can see.
Oh, we got to watch that again. This is nice, man.
And McCaffrey for first down yardage.
4th quarter too.
McCaffrey.
That block was amazing. This number 72 comes across and makes this block. You couldn't ask for anything better. And I think McCaffrey goes between 72 and 52.
McCaffrey.
Yes.
McCaffrey right up the middle. And he is gone for the touchdown. 58 yards.
So this was a hat-trick game.
Touches the ground, you can see.
Hat-trick. Oh. Yes. It was a hat-trick. Nothing to see here, just your weekly CMC highlight vid. McCaffrey is the best running back in National Football League. I honestly feel like he should be the MVP. Christian is the best thing about the Panthers. He dragged that man 10 yards, surfed him for 4 of them. That's a bad man. That is classic. He surfed him. He did. He surfed him for 4 yards. That was awesome. Fantastic way to finish that amazing run. Alright guys, with that being said, that's the end of the video. We've got one more to go, and then we'll be finished with Christian McCaffrey's highlights. What is this thing on my head? Oh my God, am I getting old? Am I getting like wrinkles on my head? I am, I know. 29 guys. I'm 29. Fucking 6 years older than Christian McCaffrey. And I feel like I can still play, you know what I mean? Gets you down sometimes. Gets you down knowing that you've gone through your prime years and you haven't found that opportunity to really just knuckle down and put your all into something athletic. Anyways, with that being said guys, I hope you've enjoyed. We've got one more Christian McCaffrey video to go, and it is his highlights against the 49ers in week number 8, which was actually the week before that last video. So with that being said, I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Hit the like button if you've liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I've been working to the morning, yeah. They been sleeping now, I swear they storming, yeah. And I swear I'm cooking like a foreman. And my foreman jumping like it's Jordan out my way. Vroom, vroom, tell him out my lane, I've been praying. Yeah, gotta say this thing, I'm the same. I don't need another person telling me.